This is TNT News.
From every corner in Ladywood, we're bringing you the latest news.
This is Tonight in Ladywood.
Good evening and welcome to the new look Tonight in Ladywood.
Hello and welcome to the first edition of News from the Heart of the Nation.
Hello.
Hello.
Good night.
Things were going well up until the champagne went off. It was a media scrum. We had to get stuck in and fight past Central, BBC and Sky Sports News. But we got these great pictures and a champagne soaking.
Good evening and welcome to this special programme which comes from Europe's newest shopping capital.
A number of muggers are appearing in court now, and we are awaiting the verdict. TNT can exclusively reveal what happened through this very dramatic reconstruction.
A little bit of snow and the whole country comes through the hole. This is the most snow I saw in my lifetime.
And now as the Pope comes down through Hagley Road, here is the scene from our camera at the Ivory Bush.
You look rather worried with me having a sword to your throat, don't you?
Council cutbacks always seem to be in the news.
And if everyone in Britain does their bit and we lead other countries, then other countries will see our example and think, well, Britain's doing it, we need to do it too.
TNT News. Bang up to date.
In May 1993, Victoria Square was officially opened by the Princess of Wales.
Here we are at my local post office.
Save our post office! Closing the community post office down is just ridiculous.
Hello, my name's Matt Baker from Blue Peter, and you're watching TNT News.
It's the first week in 2009, and what a way to start the year.
They used to have to sweep the snow, load it in trucks, and they used to take it to the River Ray and drop it all in there.
The papers are right. This is one of Ladywood's hottest days ever. Cameron Morris, TNT News, Chamberlain Gardens.
TNT helped the Summerfield Eco Project win the What We're Proud Of Awards.
To launch the third Ladywood Games.
Congratulations to...
West Midlands Police awarded us a Good Citizens Award at an event which was held at Edgbaston Golf Club.
The National Indoor Arena opened 20 years ago.
And work began on bridging over the main Wolverhampton to Birmingham electrified railway.
I am standing on the bridge of the railway track. The trains are running beneath me.
The 13-year-old boy in that piece came back to TNT for the first time for over 20 years.
So you made history?
Yeah, a part of it.
Councillor Tilsley told the audience that our city was going to reduce carbon emissions by 60% by 2026.
Just one recycled aluminium can consumes enough energy to run a TV set for 3 hours.
I think it's important to reduce the amount of carbon that we use because that means we're having a lesser impact on the planet. And there's only one planet for all of us and we all have to live on here.
She is famous and she sells around the world all on her own. This is thermofleece, which is the sheep's wool insulation.
Reduce, reuse and recycle.
And you're watching TNT News.
This folded cross was probably used on the altar. When it was discovered, it was crumpled and no longer holding any of its garnets.
Yet another subway has been filled in.
You down there, Al?
I'm here! I'm under here!
Well-known local musician Andy Hamilton, who lives in Rodney Close, has been awarded an MBE.
6-year-old Charlie Ramsey, who lives in Noel Croft, was born with a rare heart condition. Her mother Sandra set up a charity to help raise money for research into the problem.
Pupils are keeping fit thanks to an after-school fitness club.
How do we test it and when?
You push the cover by the light and the alarm will sound.
TNT on YouTube.
TNT, pleased to meet you.
And we await the verdict from the judges. Lakeisha Peswick, TNT News, Liverpool.
You're watching TNT News and you can catch up. TNT visited an evening bat watch at the cemetery. Sadly, there were no bats to be seen.
This must be one of the battiest ideas that TNT have ever had.
11,000 sets of explosives, TNT, have been placed on the 16th, 12th, 8th, 5th, 1st and ground floor.
This could be really, really exciting.
How do we get out? Get me out! Norman!
This Remembrance Day is really special because it is at 11 at 11.
Everywhere you look, there seems to be apartments. How eco-friendly are these trams? Oh look, more luxury apartments.
The sculpture, officially called The River, was cast in London.
This is A&A Sculptures in London where the casts are being made.
The artist's work was made into this small plaster cast model.
He spoke to us. How do you want to do it? Okay.
We came to West Heath Library to show off our artefacts.
Which whiskey barrel? Is it too big for whiskey? Too big, is it? I've got the big version.
Almost like a
chamber pot.
A chamber pot.
It's too cold to go there.
Before we continue, here's some breaking news. A gorilla has been spotted on the loose around Ladywood.
He's making a monkey of people and our cameraman is going ape.
Andy Munro of the Jewellery Quarter would like to see it back in Birmingham.
Is it okay if KK ends up in the JQ?
I don't like it. It looks awful.
August wasn't a very peaceful month. MP for Ladywood, Shabana Mahmood, spoke exclusively to Lakeisha Peswick.
She should be able to rely on the police. Obviously, 3 young men tragically lost their lives.
We've just received this film of the Ladywood Lawnmower Racing Championship. Apparently the winner cut the corner, but we said we wouldn't grass on him. People were happy to share their memories with us. We showed the latest TNT programme and interviewed people for a DVD that we are making for Christmas that can be used in schools.
This tower was built in 1862. It's still here in 2011 on my street.
So welcome to the coffin works.
Now, back to the studio.
The 100-year-old man, Herman Vessel, that we interviewed in our last programme, has sadly passed away.
One of the buildings owned by Ball Pits made things like this.
I went along to look at the site. So this is what it looks like today, and this is what it might look like in the near future.
So what is it going to take to get this lot cleaned up? Alex Lucas, TNT News, Spring Hill.
Now it looks like this multi-use games area.
The Ward sub-meeting was called to discuss the development of the Port Loop. We showed a video that explained the latest position regarding the baths. Cameron reports.
So welcome to Birmingham's Olympic-sized swimming pool. Okay, so the council hasn't actually splashed out and built anything yet.
Around 75 firefighters tackled the blaze and battled against the flames and swirling rings.
There was a lot of tension as we waited for the siren.
Our film was shown to an audience of nearly 200 people in the Library Theatre.
Now from the top of the hill, back to Alex on the beach.
Thanks, Callum. size of these mulberry harbours until you see them close up.
Welcome to the largest German market ever been built in the centre of Birmingham.
And I will be reporting 300 feet up on top of the Hyatt Hotel.
In our next programme, I'll be bringing you reports from France and Belgium as we follow in the footsteps of local people involved in both World Wars.
Thomas Manuel, TNT News at the Rotary.
TNT News on 1901 bus.
Scott Rogers, TNT News at Key Hill Cemetery.
If you want Ladywood news, stay with us.
I'm Adrian Charles from The One Show and you're watching TNT News.
I was lucky enough to meet one of the most recent VC winners, Johnson B. Harry.
I did manage to break through the ambush. At that point there was a mine sitting in the road.
On Radio WM to talk about our work.
I don't know about you, but it's so heartening to talk with young people who are so talented, so articulate, so passionate, and to show that youngsters have got such a lot to offer in this society. And well done to all the youngsters from TNT.
One of the early TNT presenters, Robin Blake, later worked at Central News and now is at ITN.
From the news team, the headlines tonight.
From all the team here tonight at News at 10, good night, and now back to TNT.
The Ladywood news team, and I can have a look out, they're better than I am.
So that's the news, the way we see it, tonight in Ladywood. Good night.
Angela Fletcher, TNT News, goodbye.
That was fabulous.